Good afternoon, everybody out there in YouTube land. This is CW. Thank you for joining me today for another video. Today we're going to take a look at this Zen Cooler. I got it as a Christmas present. Somebody gave it to me because they know I like going camping, and they know I don't like going camping in the heat. I have to have it cool when I sleep. I have to have a cool tent. So we're going to try out this Zen Cooler and see if it's going to work for cooling off the tent. Alright, let's open up this box and see what we have inside here. Let's see what we're working with this thing. There's a power cord and a cheat sheet, always handy. There's the device itself. That's what it looks like right there. So it runs on USB. I didn't really know from the package if it was USB or if it was an AC power cord. Since we're going to be using the Zen Cooler in the tent, we're going to need a power supply, just in case there's not a power supply available at the campsite. So we'll just use this Go Power AC/DC power supply. Alright, looking at the instructions, it says to fill this thing up, you just pull the reservoir up. You'll take off the cap, fill it up, and then put it back on the side. Well, I guess it would help if I could see this son of a gun. There we go. Alright, there's two real raised rails and there's two indentions on here, so just line those up, put it right down in there. Also, there's a water absorption screen that might need to be cleaned and or replaced after a while. So that's just in the top right there. Is that right? I don't think that's right. There we go. It's got a little slot that it goes in. That's that. We'll check out this power cord. This end plugs into a power supply. This end plugs in right back here on the back. Upside down. There we go. Just turn that power on. And we'll try this power. That's the fan. It's got a light on it. I don't know if we can see the light because it's light outside. We might have to wait till we see in the dark. Alright, so that's how the fan runs with that power button. So the fan has 3 speeds. You turn the fan on using the power button, and then there's a gear button right in the middle that makes the fan go higher and lower. 1, 2, 3. And back down to 1. Alright, so how this works as an air conditioner is you put the water in the water reservoir, the water soaks up into the absorption curtain, and then as the air blows past the wet curtain, it cools the air. So it makes a little air conditioner effect. So, alright, we're going to check and see if this fan works any. It's kind of humid out here today. It's like 73, almost 74 degrees. Can we see that? Oh, yep, 74 degrees out here. So that's 74. Let's turn on the fan and see if that has any effect. Oh man, that's kind of... Now it says 75.6. 75.6. Alright, we got the reservoir filled up with water. Put it on the side there. Now it looks like it's going into the chamber. It's leaking into the chamber so it can be absorbed by the water absorption curtain. The temperature outside just sitting around now is like 77 degrees, 77.4. Alright, let's turn this sucker on. Turn the power on. Turn the fan on. I'm going to go ahead and put it on high. Put it on number 3. Alright, 77.4. Uh-oh, we went down to 76.5. Alright, well, it doesn't seem to be helping too much just sitting out here outside. I'm going to go ahead and let this thing run for a while and just see how long it takes for that tank to empty. I put in just regular old cold tap water. I didn't put in like refrigerated water. Might work better with some refrigerated water. Well, there it says 75.6 now. Nope, 76.5. That level right there. I just put it on a few minutes ago. I filled it up, and when I put it on, that's how much went down into the wet curtain reservoir. What's it called? Wet curtain? So now we'll just see how long it takes to get all the way back down to the bottom. The knot light is in the water reservoir. Alright, it's getting to be about 4 o'clock. We put this on about 12:30, so that's 3.5 hours. About 3.5 hours. Now the water is all the way down. Looks like on the power supply it only used 1 bar of energy for 3.5 hours, and this was I had it on the highest fan setting for 3.5 hours. Yep, still blowing. Even without water it'll still blow. It's just that the water is supposed to make it blow cooler. Alright, we're going to check this out in the tent next and see if it actually brings down the temperature in the tent any. You know, sitting out here, it's been humid today, so that could have an effect on how much water is used, but it really only brought it down like 2 degrees when we stuck that temperature gauge in front of it. So I guess we'll try it out in a tent and see what happens. It's 90 degrees out here. It's probably 80% humidity. Just wanted to let everybody know that. Alright, it's getting darkish out here. It's around about 9:30. So we're going to fill this air conditioner up with some cold water. We'll check the temperature on that water, see what it registers, put it in there. Then put it in the tent and see what happens. Got my headlamp on and got my Goal Zero mini lantern that I'm going to put in the tent. It's the Goal Zero mini. Thermostat. Alright, got the thermometer out of the tent. It's still like 81 degrees out of here, but it's like 75% humidity. And I'm standing here sweating. I'm not even doing anything. Got the power supply. Forgot the power supply. Alright. Alright, we put cold water, damn it. We put cold water into the reservoir. Put the thermometer down in there. Look at that, it's 59.4 down in that water. Yeah, it's still warm out here. 72, that's a lot. Alright. There we go. Well, it was recording. Alright, let's go see. That temperature says about 80 degrees, I think. We're going to turn this headlamp off, I hope. Because we've got the light on the air conditioner there. Got it hooked up. Temperature gauge. F. 80 degrees. 81 degrees, 80 degrees up in here. Alright, we'll close up this tent here. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Come on, dude. Alright. Let's just see that makes any much difference. I feel like the breeze is blowing like right at me, so that should be catching that breeze. Even with that cold water that was 56, it's really not making a dent on that thermometer. I can feel the air from it. I'm a good 3 feet away and I can feel the air. I've got it on high. Let's turn out this gold zero lantern up here. That's what it looks like in the dark there. Ooh, I don't know, can you see on the side of it the sweat? Yep, there's the sweat on the side of the air conditioner. Let's see if we can get this light to turn on. There we go. Yeah, it's still like 81.9, almost 82 degrees even right in front of that fan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not really going to cool the tent enough to sleep. Not for me anyway. We'll wait a few minutes and see what happens. I closed up the window, closed up the rain fly. So now it's just the cool air in here. It can't get out. I just did it a minute ago. You know, I haven't had it on very long. Maybe closing it up will help the cool air. Oh, let's see what this thermometer reads now. I think we got it on. Oh, jeez. Well, it's at 83 now. 82. We'll wait about 10 minutes and see what happens. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes. This thing is, temperature gauge is measuring 86, and yeah, I've got it right there where the air is blowing on it, and it's still saying 86. Let's move over here into the corner of the tent. The air has been blowing back here for a while. Well, trying not to touch it, the metal part. Yeah, it's still 86 up in here. The temperature has gone up since I'm sitting in here with the rain fly closed, I assume. And that little air conditioner is really just not doing anything for me. I suppose if it was dry outside and you needed to cool off this little humidity that it puts off on the air conditioner, so-called air conditioner, might help you out a little bit, might make you feel good if you're sitting right beside it, but it's for like a tent situation. Yeah, this is not really the solution. Alright then. So that's probably a thumbs down on the little portable air conditioner for me. You have a good night, good day, good weekend, whatever time it is you're watching. You have a good one. Please click like and subscribe, maybe a share on social media. Thank you.